Salisbury Center, we are ready for our next fight. Making his way to the ring and fighting out of the red corner, it's Justin Johnson.
All right, Justin Johnson, 5'11", fighting out of Kaizen MMA. Both these guys coming in under 168. We've seen Justin in the past here. This is Olympic-style Muay Thai scheduled for 3 rounds of 2 minutes each.
Yeah, and another strong showing here from Kaizen MMA. Obviously, we've talked about that corner and that team in the last fight, and they got the win. You know they're going to want to follow that up here with Justin Johnson as he fights Buddha Hanchard from Beta Academy.
Yeah, you know, in watching Justin come out of here, you know, from Kaizen MMA, super pumped up. Seen it before. You know, this guy is really fun to watch, and we start seeing other fighters try to compete with Justin. And this is going to be one of those fights that I look forward to these fights here, CD.
Yeah, the guys at Kaizen and Beta, really, Kaizen, Beta, and I would actually say Disciple are probably 3 of the biggest gyms in the area. Beta being in D.C., Kaizen in that just outside of the D.C., Northern Virginia area, and then Disciple a little bit of the ways out. I mean, these are 3 of the biggest gyms here, so it's natural that they have the most guys competing, and when they do have guys competing, they have the infrastructure to build that preparedness. And I don't think that's any different. We're going to see anything different here with Justin Johnson.
Justin really pumped up as he makes his way into the ring. Fired up. He's got his, hey, look, when you get that fired up and the music's that good, that's what you do.
You know, I like to see guys nice and loose, upbeat and everything like that, but I will tell you, I always, in my mind, I'm like, I want to use as little energy as possible until the fight starts.
All right, let's throw it down to Chris, get the second introduction. Chris?
And his opponent, making his way to the ring and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Buddha Hanchard.
Buddha Hanchard stands 6'1", so he'll be a little bit taller than Justin Johnson. He'll be fighting out of the blue corner for Beta Academy. Of course, he makes it under 168. Also, all these fighters made weight tonight. The Olympic-style rules can go towards him also.
Yeah, now he does look quite a bit bigger here coming out of Beta Academy, does Buddha Hanchard. And we've seen them, I would say, at the last, maybe 5-6 events between Keijo and Muay Thai. They've been real consistent lately with their competitors, which tells you that they got camps going, right? They have guys who are constantly getting ready, constantly churning out guys who are going through the weight cut, going through their training camp, fighting, coming back, helping your teammates. That's a positive momentum that they get going, and I'm excited to see what happens here with Buddha from Beta.
So Buddha, while he was getting checked out, was talking smack to Justin Johnson, telling him, I'm coming up there to get you. Right, and Justin was looking back at him, and Justin hasn't taken his eyes off of him yet, and either has Buddha. Buddha's looking right at him too. Like, they have not taken their eyes off of each other.
Yeah, you know what? Good eye. I definitely noticed that.
Yeah, like Justin, and they were talking smack. Like, look at him. So now, hey, we got something going on here, because when he was downstairs getting looked at by the referee, Justin wasn't even paying attention, or Buddha wasn't even paying attention. He was looking up at Justin.
Well, I'll also tell you, Beta Academy and Kaizen don't have necessarily like a poor relationship, right? They're good quality gyms, so it's always interesting when 2 fighters from 2 very respected, friendly gyms start to have a little bit of tension. I don't know. I always think about that for my guys. I'm like, hey, don't start anything outside of this. Don't make this to be some sort of dramatic situation, because we know these guys. We're gonna bump into them all the time.
Justin Johnson still has not taken his eyes off of Buddha Hanchard. All right, let's throw it down to Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the TCB 168-pound division. This is a Muay Thai bout brought to you by our friends at Green Village Concrete, the level best in Northern Virginia, and Tony's New York Style Pizza, simply the best Italian dishes in Northern Virginia. And now, starting out, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'11" and weighing in at 168 pounds, fighting out of Kaizen MMA, it's Justin Johnson! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 6'1" and weighing in at 166 pounds, fighting out of Beta Academy, it's Buddha Hanchard! Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the TCB 168-pound division. It is a Muay Thai bout Brought to you by Green Village Concrete and Tony's New York Style Pizza. Your referee is Michael Dolman.
All right, Michael Dolman will have the referee duties for this bout number 7 here this evening. Justin Johnson, Buddha Hanchard. He wants to make sure both of them are ready. We're going to touch gloves. I'm kind of shocked at that.
Big glove touch.
It was no, we're not going to.
Oh, and they're instantly talking.
Yeah, this is, yeah. Oh, he just let that snap. Why didn't he let that go? Why did he pull that back?
I think he was thinking it was going to be a feint, and then an opportunity actually arose.
Yeah, Justin Johnson would have been Buddha Hanchard would have got caught.
Buddha's got some good hands here, a lot of aggression.
Yeah, Buddha has some really good moves there. I'm never a fan of this hand touch fake and then go right into it. Yeah, touch gloves. It's not for me either. And touch gloves and scoot back and reset. But that was not for Justin Johnson. Good hands by Buddha.
Yeah, he's putting a lot of pressure here. Justin's nice and relaxed, but again, you don't want to let somebody kind of bully you around the ring like that.
Yeah. Oh, good front. Oh, good right hand, though, from Justin Johnson. I thought Buddha had a good front kick followed up with a right.
Good counter there from Buddha.
Already that mouth is wide open from Justin Johnson. We've got to keep that thing, good cardio here. Yeah, we talk about guys trying to, train with that mouth guard in, right? Learning how to breathe with it. Good right hand from Buddha.
Both guys being real methodical here.
Yeah, Buddha just kind of edging in. I think his feet and his base just look a little close, like he's off balance. But Justin Johnson looks like he is just slowed down all the way, like he just wants to have a bar fight.
Well, he's definitely being methodical. The only thing I would tell you is neither guy's really feinting. They're kind of just standing still and waiting to react. And I think if they could get a little bit further if they would just give themselves some feints to work off of. A big counter right hand there from Buddha.
Both their hands seem low to me, especially Buddha's. Buddha's hands look down around his waist here in these shots. But look at Justin Johnson. He's got his hands down too. 7 seconds left to go. No love lost there. Like at the end, we've always, even though they talk smack throughout the round, even in the last fight that we saw with Remo and Robert, they touched gloves and said, hey, this is sportsmanship. I think something happened back there, and maybe even in weigh-ins, that there's some bad blood here.
Yeah, it looks like there's some sort of tension for sure. And, even when Buddha was talking to his coaches, he was like pissed, He was not thrilled.
Yeah. And he doesn't want to sit down on that stool. He wants to go get him. Like, he's still talking to him. He wants to go get him. Look in the corner here for Buddha here from Beta is like, listen, man, calm down. Don't get out of the fight, right?
Yeah.
But Buddha has not taken his eyes off of Justin Johnson since he has been there. He did not sit down on that stool, and he is looking straight across that ring. Like, he had nothing to do with sitting down and wanting to be relaxed. He wants to fight straight through. Justin Johnson has a little different demeanor now to me. Buddha does not. Buddha came in very calm and happy, and now is different. The light switch has come on.
Whoa, big right hand there. Oh, another 2 big right hands in a row. Dave Chun calling for hands before kicks. Justin's got to set up his hands first before he starts throwing kicks.
Both fighters right in the middle of the ring. Justin Johnson will have those blue trunks on with the red stripe.
Another big right hand landed there.
Buddha has the blue shin guards on. A little bit slower on the action here in round number 2. Trying to be a little more methodical about not getting caught. This kind of sits back. You still have 3 rounds to go, but I'm hopefully, we talk about the middle rounds as one of those rounds that you just want to survive because we're going to save enough gas for round 3.
Well, I'll tell you, though, if you're Justin Johnson, I don't think you're doing enough here. You have to do a little bit more to get that respect so that you can, really be in a position to win the fight if you win the third. Because right now, he's lost the first round, and I would say he's losing the second round just from inactivity.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Justin Johnson came in, and I expected a little bit more coming from him, especially the way he came in. and how serious he looked looking at Buddha, and Buddha just relaxed, and then now I feel the exact opposite.
You know, sometimes when you get too hyped up before a fight, oh, big right hand there landed. When you get too hyped up before a fight, you create unnecessary pressure on yourself, and you start fighting not to lose or fighting not to get knocked out, as opposed to fighting to win.
Yeah, and I think Justin Johnson lost the second round there too, right there at the very end, right? Like Buddha's like, oh, let's go, like, right, hey.
Yeah. and you know, the coaches over there at Beta Academy, I'm not familiar with this gentleman's name, but he's kind of keeping him in check. He's like, hey, come on, you're fighting well, but stop that. You know, this is not this personal vendetta. Keep fighting your fight. You're doing great. The right hand is landing, but stay calm. You know, and I understand that. I think it's important for a coach to keep his fighters' emotions in check, especially when they're doing well. You know, when they're doing really well and they're landing their strikes, much like Buddha is. He's got great footwork. He's doing fantastic. You got to make sure he maintains that and he doesn't put himself in a position where he starts either acting reckless, or he stops acting at all. You know, he starts being real tentative. So you want to try to maintain that measured emotion, and it looks like they're doing there. He's got a great corner. Beta Academy, they're just fantastic. So with that said, Kaizen MMA is no joke. They're talking to their fighter. They're saying to him, probably, look, you're down 2 rounds. If you want to win this fight, you've got to put him away, and it's going to force you to do something.
All right, here we go.
And they actually touched gloves this time.
I'm shocked that Buddha wouldn't even let that happen, because that did not. Ooh, good kick.
Oh, big left hook, right hand. Buddha's got quick hands.
Yeah, he does. Hands keeps his head still, just side to side, very strong. Buddha doing a great job here. Just missing with that spinning backhand.
Justin's just not able to get it going right now. It looks like he's just a little bit too tentative.
Yeah. Doesn't want to commit. I think he's felt the power of Buddha, just doesn't want to commit.
Well, and Buddha really does snap that hand so well. Right there.
Right there. That's twice he's caught him now, round 2 and round 3, where he catches that kick and just lays a right hand right on the button.
Buddha's he's got Justin a little bit off kilter here. And you know, these are quick shots, but it almost looks like Justin is more sparring right now than fighting.
Yeah.
You know, he's not really putting any pop on his shots, whereas whenever Buddha lets that right hand go, he puts a lot behind it. Okay, head kick got through.
I feel like Justin needs to do more of that. I feel like Justin needs to do something, switching up, trying to get some hands in there, but he's got to do something here with about 30 seconds left to go.
Oh, big Superman punch from Buddha.
Oh, big left hand!
And Buddha's just been relentless here, always driving forward.
And he's talking to him now. He's like, come on, let's go. We got 10 seconds.
Landing the harder shots, and right here, you're seeing it. And that's that. They kind of let it go right there, too.
That's good. I was shocked. I didn't think that was going to happen. I was going to be worried when they went back to the fighter area back there in the back that was going to spill over, right?
Good display of respect shown from both guys there at the end.
But you know what? I think Justin Johnson will go back and watch this tape, and I think exactly what you said. I hate to say this too many times, especially in one show, but I think what you said, it was exactly right. It felt to me, and I was trying to figure it out, that Justin Johnson looked like he was sparring.
Yeah, it just didn't quite seem like there was any intentions behind his shots. You know, when he would create openings, he was kind of just touching. He wasn't really sitting into them, and for good reason, because Buddha, every time he would counter, was just putting everything he had into the shots within reason, right? He wasn't loading them up, but he was throwing heavy-handed strikes. Also want to give a shout-out to Andrea Tang from District Martial Arts, listening in here as we watch and commentate TCB.
Awesome. I feel like she
was complimenting your commentary, actually.
Well, then I really like her.
Yeah. She said what you lack in intellect, you make up for with just a fantastic voice. So,
see, that's what we talk about, everybody, right there. You're listening at home. You're listening at home. Those are the ones that he gets. That while I'm sitting down on the stool, he comes out of nowhere.
That was for the 3 V-neck sweater comments. I'm going to burn this thing when I get home.
Let's throw it down to Chris. Chris, take it away.
Salisbury Center, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores about 29-28. Judge 2 scores about 30-27. And Judge 3 scores about 30-28. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the blue corner, it's Buddha Hanchard.
Well, Buddha Hanchard comes away with a big win tonight.
Like and subscribe to TCB.